What's up, guys? So today was the first heavy-ish session after setting a new 5 rep max on the hack deadlift last Sunday. And to be honest with you, I was expecting for my legs to still carry a bit of fatigue, but I actually felt pretty good today. I also haven't played any tennis over the last few days, so that has probably also helped with my recovery. All that running around usually wrecks my legs pretty good. But we didn't have to deal with that today, so we can worry about that another time. So, as you can see, I had the deficit trap bar deadlift on the menu today, and last week I hit a set of 5 at 155 kilos. Today, the goal was to beat that, and given how my legs were feeling, I wanted to give 160 kilos a shot. That's 5 kilos more than last time, and also a 5 kilo PR on this variation. Now, funnily enough, my technique didn't feel as clean as it normally does, but somehow the weights were moving, so I'm not complaining. Well, maybe a little bit, because I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to movement, and I like to be in full control. But like I've said many times before, the work you do is more important than how close to perfect the sets were. As long as you have the intention to perform your sets to the highest standard possible, you are doing perfectly fine. And it's funny when I get into situations like this, where my technique isn't exactly how I want it, I always think about something my wife used to say. Because when I was still competing in powerlifting, I would often train with my wife, who also competed. And whenever I started complaining about my technique on deadlifts feeling off, she would always say, "Don't think, just pull." And how simple that sounds, it is exactly what I needed, because it always worked. And that's what I did today. I trusted on my technique being good enough and just focused on pulling. And it got me a pretty easy 5 kilo PR on my previous best set of 5. Funny how that works, right? So the takeaway point from this is that we sometimes let our minds make simple things so much more difficult than they need to be. Lifting isn't that complex. It isn't rocket science. Just remove all the noise and focus on the task at hand. In the case of the deadlift, don't think, just pull. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.